Oh, that was quicker than I thought. Hey, everybody. I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. And Merry Christmas to everybody. It is Christmas Eve 2023. And I'm not doing anything, so I figured I would do a live stream and see who's out there and see if anybody's going to be out there to talk to. So if you're out there, say hi. And we'll talk hockey. I've got all my Christmas hits lined up, ready for you guys. Hopefully you got earplugs on. I think I forgot to clean my glasses, though. They're pretty dirty, so I might have to do that. Let's see who's here. I don't know. Anybody here? It says there's 5 people here anyway. But we'll talk hockey. We'll talk pretty much whatever you want to talk about tonight. Form is the is that the right word? Form? No, whatever you want to talk about. So, Mary Jo. Hey, Mary Jo. It must be the next day there for Mary Jo. She's in England. Sorry, I know you guys don't see me with my glasses off too often, but they are dirty. I was cooking all afternoon. Made a turkey dinner and had a huge dinner and still full. Mary Jo says, happy Christmas, Rick. We'll probably listen to this later on, catch up, unless I'm still wrapping presents at some ungodly hour. Okay, so she's not here right now. Hey, Guru, happy holidays, Guru. Good to see you out there. Harry Rice, how's it going, Harry? Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Justin A. Hey, Justin, I hope you're feeling better. Merry Christmas, Rick, and to everyone who's here. And Roger. Hey, Roger, how's it going? All right, so like I said, there's no news for the Habs, nothing. So it's whatever you guys want to talk about. On and off, I will play some of my Christmas songs that I've recorded and subjected you all to. I'm going to subject you all to it again. Good to hear, Justin. Yeah, so but like I said, whatever you guys want to talk about. So hopefully you guys are talkative because I really don't have anything prepared. There's nothing really. If you want to just like throw out some topics, I'll talk about it. We can do that. You rest up there, Justin. You rest up. Even if it's Christmas, when you're not feeling well, you're not feeling well, man. I just hope it wasn't COVID or anything like that. Because that's pretty, unfortunate to have COVID or the flu on Christmas Eve. If you're out there, you want to have a drink with me, have a smoke with me, please do that. Not that I can see, but, let's talk some hockey or talk about life. I don't really care. I got my poems here. This file started out pretty small, but I mean, it's getting pretty big. I could read some of those. We'll see what we're going to do. Did my lights go out? What happened there? It got dimmer. Maybe I'm going crazy. What should the Habs be wishing for Christmas, aside from, of course, all the injuries to stop, says Harry Rice. That's a good question. Things are going pretty good. I mean, if a little bit better defense, a few more wins. I mean, I don't know what they'd be wishing for other than, that kind of things to go the way they are. The injuries to stop, that's a good one. A little more consistency, I guess, from the bottom 9. Top 3 are doing pretty good. I don't know. That's all I got right now. If I think of anything else, I'll add it in. What is the Habs roster in 2 years from now? Okay, that's a stacked. I can't really answer that. And the reason is there's so many options and so many possibilities because they've got a lot of good prospects in the pipeline going to come up in the next 2-3 years, and it's really hard to tell exactly who's going to be there and who's not going to be there. So I'm gonna wuss out on that because 2 years from now it's too much. Can't control life. By the way, I should have introduced Giselle. Thanks for being here, you guys. Merry Christmas, brother. No candy cane paper? Oh, no, I didn't think to. No. I'm not that Christmassy. Definitely time for a drink. Awesome, Guru. Join me. Let's see. Harry says, plus we have zero knowledge on who we draft and or possibly sign or even trade for at all. Well, this is, that's, 2 years down the road. I know there are people that do these things and make these guesses. I'm not one of them because there's just too many possibilities. And yeah, I'm not, until we get closer, I'm not going to try. Yeah, Ghislaine, not a great December. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Sorry, my sympathies. Lousy time of the year to lose people. All right, while we're waiting for some more comments, I'm going to subject you to some of my singing. Since it's Christmas, all of these songs are Christmas songs. But since, the usual one, this is from last year and 12 Days of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me first overall Slavkovsky. On the second day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me 2 first-round picks and a first overall Slavkovsky. On the third day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me a 3-game winning streak, 2 first-round picks and a first overall Slavkovsky. On the fourth day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me 4 young rookie D, a 3-game winning streak, 2 first-round picks, and a first overall Slavkovsky. On the fifth day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me 5 straight penalties. 4 young rookie D, a 3-game winning streak, 2 first-round picks, and a first overall Slavkovsky. On the 6th day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me top 6 forwards playing 5 straight penalties. 4 young rookie D, a 3-game winning streak, 2 first-round picks, and a first overall Slavkovsky. On the 7th day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me 7 pucks a rimming, top 6 forwards playing 5 straight penalties. 4 young rookie D, a 3-game winning streak, 2 first-round picks, and a first overall Slavkovsky. On the 8th day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me 8 good prospects in the pipeline, 7 pucks a rimming, top 6 forwards playing 5 straight penalties. 4 young rookie D, a 3-game winning streak, 2 first-round picks, and a first overall Slavkovsky. On the 9th day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me 9 forwards dangling, 8 good prospects in the pipeline, 7 pucks are rimming, top 6 forwards playing 5 straight penalties. 4 young rookie D, a 3-game winning streak, 2 first-round picks, and a first overall Slavkovsky. On the 10th day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me a 10-goal game to support carry, 9 forwards dangling, 8 good prospects in the pipeline, 7 pucks are rimming, top 6 forwards playing 5 straight penalties. 4 young rookie D, a 3-game winning streak, 2 first-round picks, and a first overall Slavkovsky. On the 11th day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me a number 11 jersey, a 10-goal game to support carry, 9 forwards dangling, 8 good prospects in the pipeline, 7 pucks are rimming, top 6 forwards playing 5 straight penalties. 4 young rookie D, a 3-game winning streak, 2 first-round picks, and a first overall Slavkovsky. On the 12th day of Christmas, my Habs gave to me 12 wins before December. A number 11 jersey. A 10 goal game. Score carry 9. Forwards dangling. 8 good prospects in pipeline. 7 pucks are rimming. Top 6 forwards playing. 5 straight penalties. 4 young rookie D, a 3-game winning streak, 2 first-round picks, and a first overall Slavkovsky. Can't wait any longer. So many people in and out while that was playing. That's funny. Oh, well. That's actually some of my good singing. All right, let's get back to you guys in the chat, and hopefully more people will come back. Let's see. Oh, well, at least somebody's enjoying it. Thanks, Can't Control Life. Now, there must have been 5 to 10 people that came in and went out. I watched the numbers. All right. What's next? Ask questions and I shall, Santa Claus, or I should say Santa Rick, shall answer. Thank you, Harry. Appreciate that. By the way, if you want to hear some good rap music for adults, Harry's got a rap song out there. You got to go to his channel, Harry Rice, on YouTube, and check that stuff out and hit that subscribe button. By the way, Harry, I went and watched it, and I realized I hadn't subscribed, so I subscribed. I apologize for that. I thought I had subscribed to you a long time ago. Hey, Lucas. Well, I'm alone, so but I get the sentiment. I hope you're having a good time there, though, with your family at Christmas. Same with everybody. I hope you have a good Christmas at least. And if you're alone like me, well, we're here to hang out for a little while. So give me your thoughts. Talk about anything. It doesn't have to be hockey. You can talk about other things if you want. I don't mind. So no worries. Absolutely, Harry. You should do more of that. That was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. It was better than my rap. I didn't put that here because it's not Christmas. Freestyle Christmas battle. No, I kind of need to write my stuff first. I don't know how good I'd be. I don't think I'd be good. Maybe I'd be doing okay at best. Doing something like that, freestyling it. I got to write it. So, what can you do? So, nobody wants to talk about anything? Anything. Ask me anything. I don't care what it's about. If I can't answer it because it's YouTube, I won't. If I can, I will. Hey, how you going, man? How you doing, man? How you going, man? Happy holidays to you too. I appreciate that. I want to see something. Did I forgot to put something up here. Oh yeah, that's why. I'm in the comments. All right, let me just, I got to load something that I forgot because I wanted to put that up. I just got to find it. There it is. From my friend Samuel L. Jackson. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Sorry, YouTube. Let's see. Oh, we got a new comment. We got a new comment. A couple of them. Look at that. How's it feel to have a nice record? What do you mean by a nice record? I'm losing you. I'm sorry. A nice record. You mean what I played there? Nice? Well, I appreciate that. I don't know if it's nice. I'm not sure what you mean there. Hey, BL. How's it going, man? Merry Christmas. From the in-laws. Needless to say, the belt had to be loosened a bit. Yeah, me too. I had a big supper. I made turkey and all that stuff. Thank you, BL. Wishing you the same. Matt Outdoor. Merry Christmas, buddy. Haven't had to shovel yet from Ottawa. Yeah, here there's no snow here. Rick Bengal. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Pretty sure he's talking about the Habs current. Oh, I guess that's true because Can't Control Life is a Sens fan. We're only 33 games in. Can't Control Life. Let's see how it goes. I'm happy. Definitely, I'm happy, but the season's still young. There's time for bad things to happen, but I hope not. BL, I did. After I read your comment there. I said, maybe I better text him. So I texted him. All good. That's JD. He's done that before. He had to go do something. I'll be back. He doesn't come back. It's no worries. I only half expected him to come back. And that might be giving a lot. I kind of didn't, but it's fine. It's not a worry. No snow could mean it will hit hard next month and February. I don't know. I get this feeling not, but I mean, last year we had pretty mild winter overall. Looks like we're having another one. Yeah, be out 9, no, but I'm kind of used to it. Well, I'm not in lately, but we got used to it with JD. He gets sidetracked if he's doing that. He'll get sidetracked and then he doesn't. That's no big deal. That's all it is. Justin Barron is playing well and looks like a keeper. Welcome in, Renegade Man. The thing is, we're so deep in D over the next few years. It's hard to say exactly who. I mean, there's a few you can say, yeah, they're going to stick. But I mean, other than that, it's hard to say which guy is going to make it, which guy is going to get moved, But yeah, I mean, Barron is playing well overall, definitely, without a doubt. More offensively than defensively, but definitely, yeah, I can't argue with that. The Habs are floating around 500, which isn't really that bad. No, it's where I thought they'd be. They're really where I thought they'd be. If you remember before the season, I said I thought they're going to go on a run, and probably in March, late February, they're going to fall off a little bit. So that's what I thought. It's kind of what they're doing. Just who would have thought when Dak went down? Who would have thought? And then Newhook went. Like, who would have thought? So that's the only thing. Oh, yeah, Harry, for sure. Some of these defensemen are going to be moved because that's just the way it is. They won't all be able to be here at once. So some of them are going to be moved for, it's draft capital, trade cap. What do they call that? Draft capital or trade capital? Anyway, it's some kind of capital, and it's good for Montreal to have. It's a great problem to have. Habs will probably be in the top 10 this year at the draft. It's a slow process. Yes and no. I don't know at this point. Honestly, I don't know. Should they be in the top 10? I kind of didn't predict them to be in the top 10 at the draft, but just outside of that. So one or the other, I still think. Yeah, but BL, I went through this with somebody asked me for the lineup in 2 years. Honestly, okay, I'm pretty sure you can pencil in that Hudson. I'm gonna go. I mean, he's not here yet, but I'm gonna go on a limb and say Hudson Reinbacher in 2 years. I'm forgetting somebody already. Gooley, Jack Eye, probably Mayu by then, but might not be here yet. I don't think anybody else down there. And then Barron, two of Barron, Harris, Kovacevic. It's kind of how I see it. And if I'm forgetting somebody, I'm sorry. I may be forgetting somebody in there, but I don't think so. Drew, hey Drew, how's it going, man? Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you. No West Coast snow again. No snow here either on the East Coast. So it's a green Christmas. I'm dreaming of a green Christmas, just like the one I never had. If they get picks, then it's draft capital. But if they get prospect players, then in return it's trade capital. There you go. Harry Rice cleared that up for me. Thanks for helping out an old man. Can't Control Life says, can't predict anything. Never thought Bruins still on top. Canucks at the moment. Me too for that, you know. Heck, Arizona and Philly decent. Still early, but it's 33 games or 30 odd games in. I mean, that's still hard to tell how they're going to finish. Wings making a jump, but I think that was kind of predicted a bit anyway. BL leans towards having Gooley, Hudson, Reinbacher, Mayu, Barron, Struble. Oh, I forgot. There's the guy I forgot about. Struble. No, there's the guy I forgot about. And then the last two spots, as in the 6th and the 7th defenseman, one of, or no, wait a second. Let me count them. Hudson, Reinbacher, Gooley, Mayu, Struble, Jackeye. The last defenseman, one of Barron, Harris, Kovacevic. That's what you can foresee right now. I said I forgot somebody, but I don't think Struble going anywhere. He's proven to be a hell of a really smart, reacts quick, makes decisions really quickly, and they're usually good ones. And it's like he's what, 15 games in, maybe? Is that? I don't know how many games he's played. I mean, that's pretty amazing. So, which of the 3 goalies will the Habs trade, and what is their trade value? For trade value, that's hard to say. Here, let me show you something. I got to load up something, and then I'll show it to you, and then I'll answer this. So give me a second. Where is it? Nope, here it is. These are the numbers for the Habs goalies in December. Primo in 2 games, he's got a 193 goals against and a 942 save percentage. Allen in 3 games, 299 goals against, 907 save percentage. And Monty in 5 games, a 311 goals against and a 901 save percentage. Now, Monty's not getting traded, despite, he's got not the better numbers but he's played 5 games. You look at Primo's numbers, and you got to think he's here now. Primo's here. It's got to be Jake Allen that they're moving. I mean, it's got to be Jake Allen. In my mind, anyway, it's Jake Allen that you're moving. I want to remind everybody, now this is at my discretion here. Okay? So tonight, I'm giving away this. Is it face forward? I'm giving this away. Victory banner. It's just for Christmas. It doesn't matter if you're giving money to the channel or not. I'm going to make a decision on who it is. You're going to have to trust me. I'm Santa Claus. I got the Santa Claus hat. I'm going to make this, but someone's going to win this tonight. So yeah, it's a victory banner. So it's got all their cup wins here. Now, the only person in the chat that can't win this is Habs Guru, because he gave it to me to give away. I don't think I'm giving it back to Guru. So sorry, Guru. You can't win. All right. So whoever wins this tonight, you got to also thank Guru at the end, too. Where was I? That's where I was. BL, I think it's going to be a white Christmas through a lot of Canada. Let's put it that way. Hey, Bartholomew. I'd start calling you Bart. It's a lot easier. Stop being a negative Nancy. We want to make the playoffs. Listen, that whether they make it or not has nothing to do with me. Not a thing. Who would have thought the Oilers would be below 500? I had the Oilers winning their division, so no, not me. Both the Oilers and Leafs have goalie problems. Yes. And GM problems. And in the Leafs situation, everything problems. Yeah, no playoffs this year. I listen. I think they'll make a run. But I've been saying this since probably since midsummer. Make a run and fall off at some point, around March. I just don't know when. But that's kind of what they're doing right now, right? So far, I'm a genius so far. They're not going to buy at the deadline. They are selling at the deadline, especially if they haven't moved Allen by then. No, he's going, and other people too. You got to look at. I don't listen. There's the. I don't know if it's a rumor, but it's being reported now that Montreal is interested in re-signing Sean Monahan further than this year. But Pearson's going to go. This is pretty much for sure. Allen's going to go by then. David Savard might. He might, and he might not. I think he's pretty valuable. Like, I know we didn't like him the first year. David Savard's proven himself to be the best defensive defenseman on this team, without a doubt. Just the block shots and all that. It's been fantastic. So I could see them keeping him till next trade deadline, not this one. They're going to get rid of everybody they can that they need to get rid of. I mean, as simple as that. Very surprised we didn't play Primo another game or two that month. Hopefully we can move Allen in the next week, because Primo can build a lot of confidence if he plays a lot next month. I mean, 100%, but with 3 goalies, that's the problem with the 3 goalie system. And which one are you going to sit and say, maybe we'll sit him for a while? None of them. So it's a problem. That's why I think pretty much when we get back from the freeze, so that's midnight, 12:01, December 28th. I don't like. I kind of think Allen could be already gone by the new year, by the last game of the year. But then again, it maybe not. But you got to think they're working on it. I would think he's fielding a lot of phone calls about Allen. And probably Primo too. Habs take out the Leafs again. Yeah, we're not making the playoffs. BL, you had the Oilers winning the Cup. I didn't have the Oilers, but I had them going far. Yeah, so it wasn't a good guess, that's for sure. Allen, likely the guy maybe for a second. Oh, I guess you asked me that. Whoever asked me for what would the return be? Well, I'll tell you this. There's the list of teams potentially needing a goaltender is growing, which makes you think maybe there'll be a bidding war. If there's a bidding war, you could get a first-round pick for Allen. If there's not, probably more like a third-round pick. But if there's a bidding war, yeah, I mean, that could drive the price up quite a bit. You watched the on what, on replay? You watched it, or because you're in the West? Yeah, if I knew in advance that the Leafs were going to lose badly, I'd probably watch more Leafs hockey. But I just can't stand to see that mustache asshole score any more goals. Christ, he's almost scoring at a freaking goal a game. If we re-sign Monahan, that is massive. Could be a really great third line center going forward, especially if he comes out a reasonable price. Absolutely love his style of play and hope he does resign. Well, you got to look at it this way, right? If they were going to resign him, he's not going to be the second line center because that's Kirby Dach's job, right? So you figure they're signing him to be a third line center. You're not paying that guy $5 million, right? You're not. I really don't think they're going to do that. So if you're looking at, if they can get him $3.5 million for 3 or 4 years, yeah, I go for that. I definitely go for that. And I'm sure they would too. But the thing is, would he? He's really bought in apparently to the city and the team and all that, and that could be enough to get him to sign like that. He's made good money. He might not be a greedy kind of guy, and he might be willing to, to sign like that. I hope so. I don't watch Christmas movies. I just don't watch Christmas movies. So, no. Well, let me deal with this. Jordan, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Have a happy Christmas, says Jordan. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Jordan will be in the draw. It's not necessarily this one. And no, Jordan's not going to win it because he gave money. But he'll be in the draw for people who do donate to the channel. The next one, we just had one not long ago. But he's been in the draws for a while now. Thank you, Jordan. I really appreciate that. And a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you too, man. Now, where was I? Christmas movie. I think the offers for Monahan at the deadline are going to be too good to pass up. Well, if that's the case, they'll make that decision. They don't have to sign Monahan anytime soon, so they can wait and see and sign him then. They don't get the offers they want, then they can sign him. Bart says Bad Santa is his go-to Christmas movie. I saw that probably a couple of times. Never saw two Canadian teams in Stanley Cup. Oh, when was the last time I did? Montreal. And who? Shit, I can't think of one in particular. Mostly because I don't remember the times that we've beaten, like who the opponent was every time. It had to have happened. Maybe not in a long time because there's been no Canadian teams in the Stanley Cup final for 30 years. Or won one anyway, I should say. Definitely hasn't been two. Oh, I know. Last time was that I remember 1989 Montreal Calgary. Calgary won. Last time I remember offhand. Okay, I lost where I was. Oh, I know why I lost where I was because I scrolled down. Yeah, okay. Josh Anderson is finally putting some points. Would you keep him or trade him? As long as he still fits in if there's guys coming up that you want in the lineup that you then maybe you trade him. But I think that's not the case, so I'm keeping him. And then again, depending on the offers that come in, maybe there's an offer comes in, knocks your socks off. You make the move. Oilers will need a miracle to get rid of Campbell's contract. You see, he just lost the starter's job down in the AHL. So that ain't yeah. You got to think this is the reason why the Oilers haven't made a goalie deal yet is because nobody will take Campbell. Hey, Doug, how you doing, man? Merry Christmas out there, Doug. Happy holidays. See, I hadn't scrolled down to see, so I don't know if you guys had put those in there, Montreal, Calgary. I finally thought of it on my own. Unless my eye caught it and I didn't realize it subconsciously. That thing? I don't know, but I thought of it on my own. It seems like you were all probably smarter than I was. Cape Breton boy won the Conn Smythe in 89 Cup final. Who won the Conn Smythe in 80? Wasn't it Vernon? Who was the goalie for them? Wasn't it Vernon? So don't keep us in suspense there, my Al McInnes. All right, okay, because I didn't think Vernon was from there. So that's Al McKinnis. Hardest shot in the league at the time. All right, good time for something. This one's a lot shorter. I got to pick and choose. We'll just do something short and sweet. Deck the rink with Stanley Cups. Fa la 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 la. 24 is not enough. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our Habs apparel. Fa la 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 la. Let's go sing Habs Christmas carols. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. All right. Oh, that's why I can't see comments, because I have to click there. No, well, who's going to take Samsonov right now? Jeez. Renegade man. I mean, he's, did he win the cup? Was he the goalie for the Capitals, or was he the backup, though? But the way he's playing right now, unless he straightens himself out, I don't see them making. That's not going to be an easy trade. Would I believe you if you say you were born in 89? Why wouldn't I believe you? So you're 34 years old? Why wouldn't I believe that? BL, see, Holtby was the starter for Washington. That's what I thought. I didn't think so. Like, he doesn't, just because he won the cup with Washington, he wasn't the goalie. So, yeah, no one's going to, I mean, I don't see anybody really trading for him. Unless you're trying to tank. When was the last good Leafs goalie? The last good Leafs goalie was back in the Sundin days, no, with Felix Potvin? Other than that, I can't think of a top goalie they've had since then. Potvin was okay. Could they have won a cup with Potvin? Probably not. Felix the Cat. Ovi, over and under goals, 20. I think he's on pace for 15, right? I don't think that's going to really change unless he does get hot, like he could get hot. It's a good over-under number, though. That's a good one, because that's hard to. Yeah, I'm going to say just over. He's going to get a hot streak, and he's going to hit 21. Who? I said since Felix Potvin. Jacques Plante did not play since Felix Potvin. Please don't try to convince me of that. I'm not saying they had Johnny Bauer, Terry Sawchuk, and like they had good goalies just since Felix Potvin. So I don't know what years that is, but it's the early 2000s, no? Something like that. But again, Palmateer, pre George Hainsworth, pre Felix Potvin, so it doesn't count. I think they had Ed Belfour there. I don't know if that was pre-Potvin or after. I don't know. And I think it was at the end of his career, so I don't know if he was good. Curtis Joseph. Okay, Belfour. So Belfour. Was he good, though, when he was there? But Curtis Joseph, he counts, definitely. I forgot about him. Cujo wasn't my favorite goalie for some reason. I don't know why, but I mean, he was a good goalie. There's no doubt. I guess because he was a Leafs goalie. And there you go. And they had to trade for those guys. So they haven't been able to produce goalies much. Now, okay, Monty, we had to get him off waivers. That's true. But I mean, Primo's developing. Carey Price. We've had some good goalies. Montreal is always known for a team that for their goaltending. Although I think known for their good French goaltending, and now okay, we got Monty, but over the last I don't know how many years, no, it hasn't been good French goaltending since Patrick Roy. Okay, true. Jose Theodore for 1 year, maybe 2, and that was it though. Then he was either shit or okay to good at some points. But I mean, he went downhill, got moved, and it took him a little bit to get back to being a decent goalie. But you're right. Jose Theodore had one really good season. I don't remember everything all the time. Can't help it. It comes back to me eventually. Well, how we doing? Well, 19 people, 19 lonely people like me. That's joking. I realize, though, the time, it's still early. For a lot of people don't really go and do anything till like now. You had a bad marriage breakup? Yes. What was her name, too? She was Music Plus VJ. Can't remember her name. Shit. I can't remember her name. Plus, his father was like a big time bookie or something like that. Which or was it a bookie or like a strong arm kind of guy? Anyway, but he had to sort of separate himself from that. I remember, but you're right. He was going through. What was her name? Jeez, you remember the name of his wife? Oh, why I can't think of it. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Clotard, something like that. Her last name was that. Chantal or something like that. Oh, that I never heard that story. I never heard that story, or if I did, I've totally forgotten that. He couldn't drive. He arrived at RDS with a mirror missing. Benny Brunet told him, and Theo was like, "Oh, not again." Yeah. Well, like Guy almost died. He had after partying late into the evening, he drove home and had an accident, and a pole from a fence or something went right through the car, right next to him. So, nothing new on that count, I guess. Remember, Montreal, especially in the 70s, 80s, 90s, big party town here. You could do a lot of partying here in Montreal. And they did. They did. Lots of booze, lots of blow, lots of French women. Yeah, players liked it here. All right, are we running out? Come on, we're only 45 minutes in. Okay, time to play another song. Another short one. Let's see, got to decide. I just go down my list as I've got them here. Joy to the Habs world, the Habs have won. They beat the Leafs again. It was 3 games to 1. The Habs look to be done, but they beat the Leafs again. Then they beat the Leafs again, and they beat the Leafs in Game 7. One of my hits from the top of the charts. Said nobody ever. Oh, yeah, that's why I don't see any comments. I've got to switch back. Montreal woman. Oh, not just there's more than one woman who's down to earth here in Montreal. Oh, maybe not as much today though. I don't know. But back in my day, the French women were so easy. No, that's not really true. I shouldn't have said that. My go-to Christmas song is Merry Fucking Christmas from South Park. It's amazing. I just watched the South Park movie, just came out. What's it called? Cred. I just watched it about 2 hours ago. Love South Park. Hey, Quinn, Merry Christmas, man. Thanks. Appreciate that. Good to see you there. Shane Corson loved his time in Montreal. Chris Chelios too, man. Really loved his time. Chris Chelios, Shane Corson, big party guys. Yes, they loved their Montreal. Yes, it's called Cred, not suitable for children, or it's South Park, not suitable for children. So yes, I think that's the actual name of the thing. And it is not suitable for children. If you want to see Randy Marsh's junk, yeah. And if you want to hear Mrs. Marsh having sex, yeah. It's about OnlyFans. It's kind of funny. But it's also about this drink called Cred. Also, he's trying to beat his wife. He just wants to beat his wife. Come on. That was funny. Well, if we're having trouble with hockey, let's talk about something else. I guess I could always do we'll go over all the old TV shows. Anybody watching anything good that I could binge watch, that there's more than at least a season or more? Yeah, Cheers, I saw them. Don't worry. Cheers is from my day. I'm talking about something recent. I was really looking for something. Matt keeps telling me Suits. So I started watching that. But I need more than just one show. Especially like tonight. I would like to have something else to watch. Because there's nothing on. But I mean, just in general, anything you guys are watching, if you want my recommendations, or we talk hockey, or we talk something else. But let's have some interaction. We got all nights, people. No, I mean, I'm going to stick around, depending on how it goes. Maybe another hour. I might. What was the last show I finished watching? I'm not finished, but I binged it up until like it's current now. For All Mankind. It's about the space race from the 60s on, but with a twist. And they change things that happened, and then they go to Mars, and yeah. So that's not bad. I'm enjoying it anyway. So that's the last thing but I'm watching a bunch of different things, but pretty much I've gotten through it all, either waiting for new shows or whatever. Banshee, wow, Banshee was great. So BL, yes, we have the same taste in shows, except for Sopranos. I don't have the interest. Don't ask me why. I've seen Soprano episodes, so I know like stuff that went on. It never really caught me back then. It's not going to catch me now. But Banshee, I'm actually considering going back and rewatching Banshee. Yeah, love that. And if anybody wants to know, and if you haven't put this together and you watched The Boys, the man with no name from Banshee, that's Homelander. And why I say that It took me half a season of the first season until I realized it's the same guy because he looks totally different. Yes, who? Andre Brauger died. Yes, I know. That show literally, I'd say about 6 years ago. Yeah, that show got me through a lot of stuff, man. It was bad times, and I watched that, like I would binge that, watched it over and over. I don't know how many times I've seen each episode. Yeah, so I was really sad when I saw that he died. I had it in one of the shows. Hey, Larry the Cable Guy, Merry Christmas. I'm losing my voice already. Yeah, but I've seen it enough times. It's for some reason, maybe one day I'm gonna go. I got nothing else. I'm gonna do it, but I don't know. Newfie Joe, hey Newfie Joe, how's it going, man? Merry Christmas, thank you. Well, thank you for. I'm glad you're out there to be watching it, so that I'm not doing this for nothing. I'm glad you appreciate it, though. It's been really nice lately. I don't know. I've gotten a lot of people telling me that, and you don't realize it, because I only see the people that really talk to me here or make comments, and you don't realize how many people there might be out there that watch all the time but don't talk here, and I just don't know. So I have gotten some comments from people like that lately, and it's been really nice. 5 years, my 5 years has not been wasted. I made some headway on this platform. Not that much. I'm not bragging, or I don't have a big head. Mad Dogs. What? Mad Dog Vachon? What's Mad Dogs? That one I don't know. Do I like animation? I do and I don't. I'm not really into animation right now. Hey Roger, Merry Christmas. Thank you. There's an American and British version of what? Mad Dogs? Yeah, I've never heard of that. I'll have to look that up. I should write this shit down. Right, I should write it down. Larry's Christmas wish: another Canadian Stanley Cup before I go to the great hockey rink in the sky. You and me both, Larry. You and me both. I dare say, unless I die soon, I think we're going to get that. It's not possible to say exactly when or if we will, but I believe we will. The UK version of Mad Dogs is better. I like British TV. I like British TV. I like Australian, Scottish and Irish TV. Mostly Irish. There's not a lot of Scottish stuff out there, but that I've seen. But I like Irish stuff too. Like I don't mind. I don't have trouble with that accent in general. So I guess that's why some people just can't understand it. I have no trouble. I tried Luther, and I like what's his name? Shit. The guy from The Wire. I like that guy a lot, but I didn't get into that. I don't know why. I just didn't get into it. I watched a few episodes of the first season, and yeah, I know people told me it's great. It was recommended to me, and I didn't get into it. Oh well, it happens. I might try it again, I guess. The thing is, there's enough stuff, good stuff that comes out that I end up, something new came out, so I don't go back that far. I'm not that much into comedies these days, but I've seen that Mrs. Brown's Boys out there. I've seen it out there. Maybe I'll give that a try. What did you think of Lawman Bass Reeves? And what do you think of the ending? You think it's coming back for a second season? Talking about things from UK, my all-time favorite solo singer is the late female singer Dusty Springfield of Son of a Preacher Man. Nice. Dusty Springfield. Yeah, that goes back a ways. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I probably know some of her other songs, but that's really the only one I know that she does, and I can't name another one. But I probably do know some. Mrs. Brown's Boys is the best, says Doug. So that's 2 recommendations right there. Well, maybe I'll check that out. I'll write it down. I didn't think it was a comedy, though, from the look of, I guess, in the sound of the description. Maybe I'm wrong. Ray Donovan, yeah, I saw the movie too. So yeah, Ray Donovan was good. I just wish the guy who plays his dad, I can't stand him anymore. But it was a good show, definitely. I've been drinking energy drinks, and it's Christmas, so I can smoke as much as I want tonight. Well, somebody said it's a comedy. You did. Great British Comedy. Ray Donovan's not a comedy, that's for sure. Yeah, what's some of the good stuff that I've watched recently? I just saw something that I liked it was older, and I didn't know it till I started watching it, and I thought it was like a period piece, like going back 10 years. Then I realized, oh, it's from 2011. It was called The Killing. And that's one of the reasons I'm watching For All Mankind, because one of the lead actors from there is in that. And it was funny because I had tried watching an episode or 2 of it, and so. And then I realized after seeing The Killing, oh, that guy's in it. Let me check that out again, and I like it. So, yeah, weird. Do I know about old school wrestling like Harley Race? I don't watch anything wrestling. I'm not into wrestling. I don't watch any wrestling. I only want shows about wrestling. I don't really know. Although I should say I don't watch soccer, but I mean I love Ted Lasso. That's a great show. So I mean it could be the same thing. I don't wrestling. I don't really like at all. I like soccer better than wrestling. I know those songs. I didn't know that was her. I really did not know that. That's cool. I told you I probably know some of them. I just didn't know it was her. I remember when she put out that record, I think. I'm not sure what year. It was a while back. I don't know why I think of this. That she put that out. On the radio, I heard about that. BL. Yeah, I think I heard about that show. That's the one it's about. Like it's a Western, but it takes place like today, right? Yeah, great show. And then the spinoff, Justified. What was it called? City and Heat, something like that. And then they are gonna. I'm not 100% sure, and I haven't heard this officially. They're gonna redo or restart Justified. Justified 2. I'm almost sure. It's just up to AMC if they're gonna fund it or not. Whoop! What did I just drop? Oh, I just dropped all my poems. Oops. BL, yeah. Dewey Crow is awesome. Actually, it's funny because I was looking at something I might have watched. Damon Harriman is the guy that plays him. He was in that. So yeah, Dewey Crow. Some of the dumbest characters I've ever seen written for TV in Justified. But considering it takes place in Kentucky, so yeah, not surprised. Geez, how long ago was that then? How long have you been listening to her? Sounds like a long time though. Hey Jackson, how you doing, man? Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. Wishing for Lane Hudson to have a good World Juniors. Yeah, I mean, and listen, and I don't know if I want to say this because it'll jinx him, unless something happens. Yeah, I mean, I can't see him not really having a great World Juniors. I'd be very surprised. Oh God, that scene was in the second last season or the last season? That was funny. Mind if I go in and take a shit? She comes out with a shotgun. Yeah, it was good. Harry, I think it's not guaranteed right now, but I mean, the Habs. Hughes said he's pretty much expecting it. I know Matt and I've been talking about it. We expect that's what's going to happen. I think, yeah, as soon as his college year is over, he's going to sign, and he'll be here. We should see him in the Habs uniform in April. Oh, Hudson's in the pre-tournament stuff. He's been fantastic, so I don't see why he's not going to be. Dusty fan since '99. Oh, okay. There you go. I didn't realize. See, I thought it sounded like maybe for longer than that, but that's cool. Yeah, because what I was talking about when she released that, I thought it was before '99. I just have this memory of hearing it on the radio driving down Park Avenue. I don't know why, but I have this memory of that. That's when I heard about it on the radio. Weird how memories pop back in your head. Oh yeah, that was good too. Was it? Yeah. Great character, Dewey. When the first time I saw him doing something else and I heard his accent, he's British, and I thought, man, that's amazing. The accent he uses is Justified. There's no way you say this guy's British. And that's a good point, there, Harry. I didn't think about that. It's true. He won't have number 20 when he gets here, but I don't think he cares. He'll have a new number. What are you gonna do? Or he'll pay Slav to give him the number. He's Australian. Okay, so British Australian. No, you asked me already about Luther. I tried it. I didn't get into it. William, I would agree with you, sort of. There was some really good shows out there today, but in general, no. There's a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of it is garbage. I agree. I don't watch garbage. So, I mean, at least if I'm watching something, it's because I think it's good, you know? But I don't know. For me, a lot of the TV from back then, it doesn't really stand up. So that's for me. Larry, Lane Hudson's going to be perfectly fine. He is right now 5'10", I believe 165. So he adds another 5-10 pounds to that. He's going to be fine. And he'll be fine to start his career. But he's 5'10", so he's grown. He's made up that height that he came in with a letter from his doctor saying he would. Well, he did. Yeah, Harry, that's what they do sometimes. They'll pay guys for, in something, and he gives the number over. Yeah, can't control life. I'm not even going to ask you what you're talking about. Just not going to. Larry, I used to watch the Avengers with Diana Rigg. She was hot back in the day. Did you know that Diana Rigg, if you watch Game of Thrones, she was that old, the old queen, the mother of Natalie Dormer's character, I think. Yeah, she was hot. For in the day, oh yeah, definitely she was. That's why a lot of us watched it. Can't keep anything lit these days. She was hot, but this is not. Come on, stay lit. All right. Well, we're at it a little over an hour. Mrs. Peel. I would, yeah, we all wanted to peel off her clothes. I know that. All right, so your options are hockey or movies for 600. Hockey, movies, another sport if I can, and talk about that. Whatever you want. Ask away, I'll tell you whether I know anything about it. No, there is no way because there's no end to the prick. That's an old joke that we used to use when back in the 70s when the PQ came to power first time. We used to say that about René Lévesque. How come René Lévesque can't be circumcised? Because there's no end to the prick. So it's an old joke. Oh, jeez. It's not the same joke. Who says the answer to that is you kick his sister in the mouth. So in other words, when you meet him and he's got a woman with him and he says, I'd like you to meet my wife and my sister. And it's just the one woman there, right? BL, is that from the song? Are you saying that? She was hot, but this is not. Well, you want something hot? Here's something hot, straight off the presses. This one. Stanley Cups, 24 and all. Soon we'll win our 25th. The Leafs can't win a round. Hey, Stanley Cups, the Habs have won the most. Soon we'll win our 25th. The Leafs are just toast. One for put your earplugs in. This one is for Arbor. Silent night, Jack, I had a fight. All is now calm, all is now right. Roundhouse to the chin of a Minnesota Wild. Let him down easy, so tender and mild. Sleep, opponent, sleep. Sleep, opponent, sleep. Jesus. That hurt my ears. Nope, almost hit end stream. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Jesus, I'm stupid sometimes. All right. Want to know Rick's thoughts on Mystery Alaska? Great. That was a great movie. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, that was a quality hockey movie. I have, and if you didn't like Russell Crowe at the time, whatever. I don't think he was in the trouble he got into after. But no, that was a really good, well done hockey movie. So yeah, that's one of my favorite hockey movies. I used to have The Rocket, but lost it when my place burnt down. But yeah, The Rocket was a good movie too. I like that one. I watched that a few times. There are some factual errors, but because it's a movie, so they made every movie. It's not accurate to the book or to real life exactly. Editorial license, they say, or creative license. Excuse me. Well, I'm sure they couldn't actually get all the uniforms, no? Larry, I did not see that movie. I did not. I know. I mean, I know what went on there pretty much, but I did not watch that movie. What's my favorite movie franchise? You get shit for this all the time, but you don't care for Star Wars. Well, you don't have to. Geez, movie franchise that I really like. I'm gonna have to say The Godfather 1 and 2 were really good. I don't know. I can't think of anything offhand. Geez, I'm not very good at this, am I? Russell Crowe on his tugboat fighting across the world. What do you mean by that? Did he live on a tugboat in that movie? I don't remember that. Can't control life. That's Mystery Alaska. The Bourne series. Did I see any of that? I don't even know if I saw any of that, to be honest with you. Mission Impossible. Nope. I don't mind some Tom Cruise movies, not those. I guess, I mean, I like James Bond. Yeah, I like the James Bond movies in the day. So I guess, I don't know. I just can't think of one in particular other than that. Oh, Huzu League. Was that Robot Chicken? Or was it South Park? It wasn't Robot Chicken? No, it was probably South Park. Yeah, South Park. It was South Park. They made fun of everybody. Speaking of Tom Cruise, he was working in a fudge factory, packing fudge. He was a fudge packer. Still is today, from what I understand. Me too. I love South Park. I've seen every season, and I just watched their new movie that came out. Not suitable for children, because I think that's what it's called. South Park, not suitable for children. Well, so far we haven't come up with any. Well, maybe a couple of things for me to possibly watch, but nobody but BL seems to be watching like good stuff consistently. I like most of what BL proposes. Well, I've actually seen most of what he's proposed. No, it's what do you mean not suitable for most adults either? Sure it is. Sure it is. As long as you don't mind seeing Randy Marsh's junk, you're good. Lawrence of Arabia, because it's your name, dude. That's why. I mean, now you're going back far. I'm sure I saw that movie when I was a kid. I don't remember it. I know I did see it, though. I don't really remember it much, and no, I can't say I enjoyed it or didn't. Probably didn't. But I've never watched it as an adult. Well, we're running out of conversation. I got lots more to play. Maybe too much. What did I play last? Oh, I guess we're going here. Hark the Montreal Canadiens sing glory to Nick Suzuki. Our new captain does his duty. Caulfield on his wing is a thing of beauty. Kirby Dack is like little Jack Horner, retrieving pucks out of the corners. All the Habs fans do proclaim greatness will be attached to all their names. Hark the Montreal Canadiens sing glory to Kirby, Cole, and Suzuki. That last picture there of the three of them, if it's Slav on their line or Doc, it's still the SML line, small, medium, large. I just noticed. You grew up watching RoboCop 2. That was okay. I saw the first one when it came out. That was good for its time. And Lion King, I saw it because of my kids. What movie is that from? Who's who? I don't know why I don't know that. Hey, Mr. Hindus? I can't say I know that quote from a movie. What is Doc doing these days? Healing. What is he going to do? He can't do much. I saw that he was at I saw some pictures of whatever he hangs out with the team a lot still. But I mean, he's healing. He can't do much until at the earliest, the end of the season. So, I mean, he ain't coming back this year. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. So I must have seen that. I don't remember the words. But that seems like something that would come from South Park. Definitely does. Okay, it seems every time I go to one of my songs, I come back and there's lots of comments. So, dumb question, what happened to Doc? Torn ACL, MCL. I'm not sure which knee. Second game of the season. He got checked into the bench. Looked innocent. Came out, he skated, took a shift, and then that was it. Or he skated and then went to the dressing room. And that was it. Am I afraid manual transmissions will be getting phased out? Why would I be afraid of that? I don't drive anymore, so it doesn't bother me. I could drive either when I did. Manual, standard. Standard. That you're talking manual is standard, same thing. Or automatic. But I don't drive anymore, so it might be better. I think kids today, they're better off with automatics. Yet Tenorti was the guy that hit Doc into the bench. You're right. Yes, that's the same Jared Tenorti. He's the same one. I am thirsty. One of those freak kind of things because it didn't look serious. Didn't look like anything happened to him. Did. But despite that, Montreal still playing well. So imagine next year if Doc can stay healthy. I mean, I'll give you that. What they're going to look like is going to be pretty good. And when Newhook's back and all that, Newhook, from what I understand, should be back by March, end of February, early March. But hopefully, next year they stay healthy and we make progress. How did Tenorti do after leaving the Habs? Played in the minors for a while. Then I believe Nashville signed him. And he came back into the league. I think he's been in the league somewhere since then. But he's playing for Chicago. Is it Chicago? I think he did play for Chicago. I don't know if he still is. I think he's in Chicago. Harry, I don't know. I don't know. They still, they'll still have a lot of teams to sort of leapfrog over into those, into the top four in the division. Like, I don't know, but they might be. I guess there's going to be a possibility that they'll be a playoff team next year if everybody's healthy. I mean, you can look at it and say, yeah, that probably should be. Five out of 6 points on the road trip so far, but it does get a little harder. They're in Carolina, Florida, and Tampa, and then Dallas. So I'm glad they got their points early because they might not get too many the rest of the road trip. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this at this time of year, this road trip, which they have every year, usually sets up the rest of their season for good or bad. It's usually bad. This year they're doing good on this road trip, so that kind of bodes well for, a good second half of the season. Hey, Bruce, Merry Christmas. I can't do the God bless stuff because I don't really believe in that, but thank you. Any get-togethers with the family? No, we did that yesterday, actually. So, and then my family, they're at my my ex-wife's family for Christmas tonight. So, no, but we did that yesterday. Oh, that you can see. This is what I got. We do just a Secret Santa thing. Yeah, I got it. It's a deep fryer. I still make a little bit of deep fried food. So, my son who lives with me, he had me. And that's what I got. I set it up last night, but I haven't used it, and I have to learn how to use it properly first. Thank you, Bartholomew. That's more than we needed to know. Why do we seem to have more injuries than the other team? I don't think that's the case, though. If you look at our, we got 3, 4. There's other teams out there with 3 and 4 injuries. I think this year so far we've been doing fine. There was that period there where we got a bunch of them, but it's been good since. So right now, I don't think so. I don't think we've had more than anybody necessarily than anybody else since that. Everyone got injured early. Atlantic Division is probably the best division in the league this year. Yeah. And I just knocked over my poems again. So I'm going to leave them there because apparently that's where I want them. I'll leave them there for now. They're safe. Yep. You're not going to see an elf on the shelf behind me. No. And mistletoe is rather useless since I'm the only one that really comes into this studio. So I'm going to kiss myself. I don't think so. But no Elf on the Shelf. No way. Definitely not into that. Definitely not. I'm just looking through this list. I'm trying to decide who's going to win tonight. The person I think who's earned it is probably not going to take it, but I'll see. So I have to come up with a backup plan. Wow, there were a lot of comments all night. Yeah. All right, let's see where I'm at. Oops. Oh, no more new comments. Oh, there you go. The big black dude with a mask behind me, if you're talking about that, that's just a t-shirt. Oh, you mean that? No, I don't fall for that easy. Hey, Stan the Man, Merry Christmas, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. The chat sees him. Quite frankly, if he was here, my dog would be barking. So kind of hard for you to try to get me on that. So no worries. Besides, I mean, I can see behind me here. I can see everything here. So the chat would see him. I would see him too. Thank you, Larry. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you as well. I said it the wrong way, but you get my meaning. No, I think your downfall is that I see the whole room behind me on Streamyard right here. Where I'm talking to you in the chat, there's a window that shows my camera. No Stan, no snow in Montreal. It's a green Christmas here. And there's none in the forecast for tomorrow. So, yeah, we're having a green Christmas. It's a green Christmas unless there's more than, I think, it's either 2 centimeters or 2 inches. I'm not sure which. But if it's not that, it's not a white Christmas. So we ain't having no white Christmas here. Hockey News Report, NHL, excuse me. Hockey News Report. It's good to see you. It's been a long time, man. Merry Christmas, dude. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Harry, it's all of Quebec. Okay, when you get farther north, but you're south of here. So, yeah, even less likely you're having the snow. Montreal may have a record high in temperature tomorrow. Let's see. I looked at the temperature. I don't think so, but maybe I'm wrong. It's 2 centimeters for White Christmas. Yeah, well, we got 0 centimeters. So, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. How's yours going? I haven't seen you out there in a while. Am I right? Or I got the wrong guy? Because I don't think I do. Where's your Slav jersey? Yeah, at the Habs store, I think. They got plenty of them. The other guy grilling Rick right corner had nothing to do with it. Right corner, if you're looking at it, I'm trying to think of how you guys see it. No, the right corner is there. That's my microphone. I don't know what you're talking. You guys trying to think? You trying to think I'm gonna fall for that kind of stuff that someone's behind me? You don't post as much as you used to? Oh, sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm buying you a Slav jersey? Okay, but you got to wait for a while. I don't know how long it might take. What's Mike's problem? Mike who? I don't see a mic in the chat. Oh, stop that. I just bent it. Will I be watching the junior hockey tournament? Yes, as long as I can get the games. I was hoping they'd be on the Sportsnet thing I purchased, thanks to Habs Guru, but it doesn't seem to be. So probably on Hockey TV. I'm gonna have to go there. I'm gonna try. There's some weird game times though. How long is Jack-Eye in the AHL for? Could be the rest of the season. I'm not saying it is going to be, but right now there's no need to bring him up as far as that. Oh, we have to have him back up. So, I mean, he's developing. They're working with him on his defensive game and all that. So I don't think there's a rush there. Jacob Fowler is going to be a hell of a goalie. I'm glad that he's going to be a Habs goalie one day. So, yeah, that's awesome that you're going to see him. Matt, my co-host and my partner here, he is probably going to be going to the same game, depending on where you're seeing it. I shouldn't say that. That's right. I'm not sure where you're living. But Matt's in Boston, and he's definitely he goes to a few of both teams, where Hudson is and where Fowler is games. Another season there? You mean next year? You know, he's probably there 3 years as a minimum. I don't think you can expect Jacob Fowler in the NHL or as a professional for the first 3 years of his college career. It's that fourth year, depending on what he wants to do with his education. If he wants to finish that education there now, like when he's young, then he stays for the fourth year. If he doesn't, he probably will sign then. Are you going to the? Yeah, that's. I think Matt's going to that game. How did Arbor's game get to the point where he wound up in Laval, and what are they working on? It's nothing. It's not that. They're working on his defensive game. They want him to be a regular on the blue line for years to come, and for that to happen with the quality of defensemen that they have in their prospect pool, and he has to get better defensively. That's what he's doing. Hey, Wonder Phil's here. Merry Christmas, Phil. Happy holidays. You're seeing BU in Yale. Oh, okay. I got you. You remember we were worried he didn't make it back? I don't know what you're talking about. Matt? Why would Matt not have made it back? Yeah, NHL, he might be there in February. I could see him being there still in February, yeah. Did you see Santa, Phil? Did you sit on his lap? Tell the truth now. Hey, Larry, have a good one. Merry Christmas, and it was good to see you tonight. $12 European hot dogs? That's insane. Why would you pay $12 for a hot dog? Why would they charge $12 for a hot dog? Food prices are crazy at restaurants now. Thoughts on Struble? He seems pretty good, doesn't he? Um, he's got a complete game. He's got a pretty complete game, offensively, defensively. He can even suit up for if one of the goalies goes down. Seems like Struble is not going back to Laval. The only way Struble goes back to Laval is if it's a numbers crunch, and they have to because he's waiver exempt. I don't see any other reason to send him down. So very pleased with Struble. I love his decision making, how quickly he makes good decisions. Like there's a lot to like about this kid. Don't worry, Santa can take it, Phil. Don't worry about it. They're large wieners. That's what she said. Still $12 for a hot dog. Come on. It just sounds crazy. That's all. I guess though, by today's standards, it's not. Oh, nice, Quinn. Nice. Struble is going back to Laval, according to Phil. Why would Struble go back? He doesn't have the same deficiencies on defense that Arbor has, it looks like to me. Do I miss Jeff? Absolutely miss Jeff. I absolutely do. Matter of fact, we had a show. When was the show? Friday. No, I wrote a poem, and he was in that. I talk about him from time to time. Well, Phil, if you're going to say that, then what about Struble's game you think still needs to go down to Laval and develop? We're not getting any. I can't see us getting anything at the deadline. We're selling. We're not acquiring. I don't see it. Have a good one, NHL. Good to see you again, man. He's currently immortalized on Junkie's outro. You mean where he thanks everybody? I think I noticed that. Yeah, Jeff was. I don't know if Jeff was as close with Junkie as me because I don't think he talked all night long with Junkie like he did with me. But they communicated a lot, so they were pretty close. But I'm gonna have to take the. It's not to pat myself on the back, but I don't see how they could. Jeff and I talk so much, so many nights a week. I don't see how he could have with anybody else. We talk till like 4 a.m. every time. Struble is young, so that means he has to go back to Laval to develop. That's what you're saying? Suzuki's young, Caulfield's young, Slavkovsky's young. Monahan goes, maybe not. I don't know. I think because there's a report out that Montreal is considering signing him again. I think it makes sense. So I don't know. At this point, I don't know. But Phil, I don't think that would be the reason that they'd send him down, though, just because he's going to play a lot of games here. I don't know. I don't really agree, but maybe you're right. We'll see what happens. Some love for Tropical. Who's Tropical? I have no idea who that is. And what's a HISA? Hey, BL, thanks for being here, eh? Have a good Christmas, dude. That's it. Good job there, BL. The only way to get used to the grind of 82 games in a calendar year is being around for all 82 games. That's what I'm saying. But Phil, let me ask you something. I just explained, and I'm getting this not because I made it up. I'm getting it from good sources, I believe. The reason that Arbor is down in Laval is to develop his defensive game because they want to make sure that he will be here for a long time. But then you're going to say to me that it's to prevent injuries. How do you not believe me? And what is it about what I'm saying you don't believe? I don't get it. It's like I'm telling you, now Phil and I are friends. I'm not shitting on Phil here. But so many people do this to me. I talk and then they still have the same response. I don't get it. Do you guys hear me? No, I'm just joking. But it's true. I don't understand why you would say why would they send him to Laval just so that I don't get it. I don't get your thinking there. I really don't. Anyways, it was explained. Where did I get that from? I think Eric Engels. I'm quite sure it was Eric Engels on the Sick podcast where I got that from. Again, I think Harry's right there, right? How do you prevent injuries where you're preventing injuries? I don't think they do that. I mean, to send a guy to Laval just so he doesn't get hurt up here. And not a 6'4", 240-pound defenseman. Yeah, I know he had the shoulder thing, but that's not the reason they sent him to Laval. He was healthy. And that while he was, I guess, rehabbing the whatever his injury was, when he was rehabbing, they must have come up with this new plan for him, and they put it into action. You can do what do they call that? Shit. Words. I can't. Words gone. I had an idea or a thought, and the word just went out of my head. Oopsie. This is going to help me. I'll remember now. All right. Got about 20 minutes left. $20 minutes to get your thoughts in or forever hold your peace. No, but they're off. In case you don't know, they're off on a 5-day Christmas break. So they're not back till Thursday. And then they play 3 games in 4 nights. So this week's games are Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Sunday is New Year's Eve. So I will be doing the game. So no worries there. And hopefully it brings them luck and they win. Also, that puts us at 36 games. Very close to the halfway mark of the season. And we're that close to the halfway mark of the season. Did I upset people? Nobody's talking to me now. Something happened? Are you mad at me, Phil? You're not mad at me. Maybe I overstepped my boundaries. I don't know. If no one talks to me, I wouldn't know. I already did that song. I played it. You missed it. I played the 12 Days of Christmas already. This is what I got to do. Yeah, so you made me think of this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play something. This is it's an older video. It is not music. It is the 10 Days of Christmas. It's a poem. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. I got it somewhere. Here we go. 10 Nights Before Christmas, a Talking Habs poem. Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. So a little Christmas hockey poetry for you. Hope you all enjoy. Here we go. 'Twas 10 nights before Christmas, and all through the Habs house, so much anticipation was stirring for new players, a GM, and a director of scouts. The losses were piling up high in the air, and the hopes for a turnaround just weren't there. The coach's system was tearing this team into shreds. The players asking, please simplify it, slow it down in our heads. And Matt in his headset and I in my Habs cap had just settled in for the night after our team played like crap. Then at the post-game presser, armed with my double-double Tim Horton, came the news we've been waiting for out of the mouth of Jeff Gorton. The microphone squelched. The cameras started to flash. I scratched at my butt. Was I getting a rash? Did I hear what I heard, what Jeff Gorton did say? Did I hear that he's tired of the way that they play? It's time to make changes, big changes and more. It's time we rebuild around our young core. Rebuild this team to be skilled and be quick. Rebuild around Cole. Rebuild around Nick. And just like that, he poured out his plan. Matt whistled. I shouted and called him the man. Rebuild around Anderson, Paling, and Jake. Rebuild around Gooley and Harvey Pinard, for Christ's sake. Rebuild around Norlander, Primo, and Mishak. Ilonen is good, Sami Niku and Brett Kulak. We'll see who'll be staying. We'll see who may go. And we'll see who will be calling up to the show. When our team is in place and we've looked at it twice and we know who's been naughty and we know who's been nice, armed with a plan, good knowledge, and trust, we'll make it our mission, Shane right or bust. We'll do what we must to make this plan work. I'll even speak French if I have to at work, a bilingual coach and GM if I must. It's important to me that I build in your trust. We'll go after good players, locally grown, good prospects and draft picks, and make them our own. Develop our prospects and don't do them harm. And I may have to change my decision on not firing Ducharme. We'll keep you informed and be quite transparent, even though some of the moves might be inapparent. And with that, it was over. With that, he was gone. And with that, we all hoped he won't keep us waiting too long. I stuck my head out a window. I wanted to hear if Jeff Gorton had any more words of wisdom and cheer. And I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas. No, that's I think that's from 2 years ago. You heard the old references. When you listen to some of the names I was using, like these guys weren't even good enough to clean these, shine these guys' shoes. All right, where was I? You're river mad. You're making a hot dog. You're making hot dogs again. Yeah, they are developing the right way. The season's progressing nice considering everything. I know. I'm sorry, Harry. You know, that's me. Needs an update. I guess I don't. You know what? I was supposed to write something today, but I got to doing other things, and it was like half hour to showtime. It's like, oh, I forgot to write something. Opportunity lost. Hey, Andre, how you doing, man? Merry Christmas, buddy. And what? An event poem? What is that? Advent. How do you do that? I write a verse every day till Christmas. Right? I don't know how that would work. It seems like a lot. No, I should have written something. I wanted to, and I just didn't have time. Well, if I was going to do the Advent thing, I would have started it a little earlier in the month. But it's not a bad idea, but I'm a little late for it. Isn't Mariah Carey great? Got a great voice. Smoking free on Christmas Eve, what does that mean? You quit smoking? That's always good. How's it going, Randy? Good to see you, though. Good to see you. Now, I'm not sure what you mean by smoking free on Christmas Eve. So, got about another 9 minutes. Honestly, I didn't think I'd go 2 hours. That's pretty good. Got to give you all some time to celebrate Christmas with, hopefully, with family and friends. If there's no hockey, what do I watch? Depending on what I'm binging at the time, but I watch some shows, or I don't watch a lot of movies, not lately anyway. But I mean, tonight if I could find a movie, I would, but I didn't find anything out there that I wanted to watch. But yeah, I try to watch good TV. It's not Randy's first time, jeez. And no, I don't watch. The only time I watch myself is because I'm on and I can see myself there. Or when I'm filming, I mean, I see myself, but that's it. I am. I'm a master of it, but I would love to get rid of that team. Although that team beat me. Like, my team lost to the team that's not my team, but I'm running. So if anyone's wondering, am I honest about it? That ought to tell you that I lost to that. Now, Phil always acts like that. That's normal for Phil. Phil, that I'm not. I wish I was a better actor, but I don't think I'd be I wouldn't win no awards for acting. Nope. Oops, out again. And I hope everybody has something to do the rest of the night. Or not, if that's what you want. Hey, Troy. Merry Christmas, buddy. We're in the last, about 5 more minutes left. I mean, I got nothing else to add there's nothing going on right now anyway. But I do expect when we get back, when I say we get back, no, that's right. So we're back on the 28th. So that's when the trade freeze is over. Trade freeze is over. I wouldn't be surprised if Allen gets moved pretty quickly. There's so many teams, at least 5, 6, 7 teams that need a goalie. Like, I'd be surprised if he doesn't get traded. Behind me, the 22. Oh yeah, you can't see it. Now move your head the other way. Yeah, it's a Caulfield. Guru gave that to me. Guru was last Christmas. I didn't say that word. Sorry, it's that song, Last Christmas. It gets in my head and doesn't go away for long periods of time. And anytime I say those words or somebody talks about that, I hear it. Wham's Last Christmas. Go listen to it. It'll get in your head too. Yeah, exactly, Phil. Yeah, please, Phil. It's enough. Don't do that. I appreciate it if you wouldn't do that. All right. I guess that's going to be about it. Try the waitresses? What is that, a group? No, that sounds like I shouldn't try the waitresses. Okay, Phil is now lost his mind and he's just putting out random thoughts. All right. I'm going to continue on with my Christmas celebrations, which isn't that much. Looked at you, you know it. I looked that up. Okay. Maybe, maybe not. All right. So I'm going to call it a night. Listen, I want to thank everybody who was here tonight. I'm going to wait. Don't go because I'm going to give away something right now. I don't know if he's going to accept it or not. But this, and I already owe him something, so maybe he'll get it both at the same time. This is going to go to the person who talked to me and was most engaged tonight. And that goes to, and he might have left, and I hope he didn't, BL Duff. So, BL, if you're out there, you just won this victory banner. All right. That kind of takes care of it all. I think BL did leave. Too bad. Anyways, he'll be back definitely next show. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just I gave it to the person who was the most engaged with me tonight, and it was. And that's when I ran through all the comments. Yeah. So listen, it's a competition. Next time you got to talk to me, Mark. No, I don't give these things away every time. But congratulations, BL, if you do see this. If not, I'll tell you about it when you're in here next time. I will be back. I probably won't be back till the game Thursday, but is a possibility maybe Wednesday night. I'm kind of busy, I think, on Wednesday. So so either Wednesday night or Thursday for the game. That's it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I really do. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but really, thank you. Thanks to Jordan Saylor for the donation. I appreciate that. And yeah, I'm going to take off because there's nobody else here but me and my dog and my cats. I hope you all have a great Christmas. I hope you all get what you want. And yeah, don't get too drunk. If you're going to drive, please don't drive, drink and drive, and enjoy the celebration. That's it. Merry Christmas all. Stay safe out there. Peace out. And I'll see you soon. Ciao, everybody. Keep your stick on the ice. Go Habs, go. Can't forget that. Ciao, everybody.